All right, hello and welcome in everyone to week 10 game day here in season 11 of the SFA. If this is your first time joining us, welcome in, welcome in. This is an online dynasty ran entirely through Discord. You can recruit, set debt charts, set your own playbooks, compete in sports betting for server rewards, fantasy football, all sorts of fun stuff. So if you want to join, feel free. Links are in any descriptions. Today, though, we got a matchup between South Carolina SFA coach and Arkansas, who's also an SFA coach. Zach versus Coach Bohr. South Carolina's had a tough few weeks here, and Arkansas is having a really good season. Under the radar, just starting to get ranked and nationally recognized. Let me know if you can hear me. As always, though, this is the SFA. If you do watch live, you may run into some ads because we are affiliated. If you would like to support the channel and subscribe, that is greatly appreciated. All funds go to funding the server and like a national championship trophy for Nick this season because he is for sure going to win it. I'm trying to curse that so that, it doesn't happen, but we'll see. Excited to see what happens here today. Game day is always super fun, and we got a weird one today here. So let's get into the rosters. So you got, also first off, bottom line stuff. Recruiting is going to be a little later than normal because this is the first week of the committee rankings. So those take priority. So I'll post all the BearCave and Gameday games post-conference standings. We'll do the rankings, which take about 20 to 30 minutes. I'll post those, and then I will get into recruits. I do have to leave and do some stupid shit today after that, after I post new player cards. So normal stuff like recruiting maps, TCS fantasy results, scoregami, all that kind of stuff is going to have to wait till tomorrow or a later date. But you guys will get recruits and we'll get player cards tonight. And yeah, so South Carolina, you got Colton Gaither. Not a great rated quarterback, but 14-7, not doing too shabby this year. We did see him throw a pick six on a BearCave though, and yeah, he probably went up too. Players do fluctuate their overalls, as you can see. He has +1 awareness over there, so can happen from like performance or your coordinators or whatever. But the Heisman contender Kevin Waters, we're going to see him today. Almost 1,000 yards already, 12 rushing TDs, and then receiving 302 receiving TDs. So we'll see if he can continue it. He's going to need a big day today if they want to take down the Razorbacks. And then at wide receiver, you got a couple nicely rated ones. Will Conley, Matt West, Bernard Schaefer, and Stephen Merriman. This is one of the few teams in the SFA who do not have a current SFA player, nor have ever had one. They will next year, but Corey Simmons, a tight end here, 90 overall. That's a nice one. And then offensive line, a nice 89 overall there. You got 77, a 72, 79, and an 86. So the edges are really good, but the middle is a little bit weaker. On the defense side, you got Robbie Page. We've got John Smith. What a name. In the middle, you got Vince Pryor, so pretty weak here in the middle, honestly. Antonio Williams, he had an injury last year. He is back. Roddy Jones in the middle, and then Brian Williams. So, once again, linebacker core is a little bit weaker here. Brandon Little, though, on the outside. Brian Robinson, Jamal Brown, Michael Wright. Not the worst cornerback class in the country. They have a nice cornerback one, but really weak. This team that gave up 86 points to Tennessee, so yeah. Brian Palmer in the back, though. Nice speed for a 78. And then on the other side, you've got Andrew Turner, who has been playing well, so he's gotten a boost, it seems. 87 speed for the sophomore. And then let's take a look at this kicker, who is going to get replaced next year. See how his stats look. 66 power. So we're probably going to see South Carolina taking a lot of chances on fourth down in no man's land. All right, so now let's take a look at Arkansas, a team that we aren't really familiar with this year. We do know that they did take down Colorado earlier in the year. At quarterback, we got Brad Thornton, the true sophomore, 82 speed, And he's having a great year, 13-3, but he's really shining on the ground. 8 TDs on the ground, 686. So we're going to see this offense. Looks like it includes a lot of QB running. And in the backfield, you got A.J. Green and Javon Hunt. 94 speed for A.J. Green. Wide receiver, you got Joey Harvey, Lance Tate, Desmond Carter, Tim Hackett. So pretty deep wide receiver class, but no elite guys. So that kind of matches up well for South Carolina. Some mid tight ends here. And then the line, you got 79, 74, and 80 in the middle, 81, and then you got an 81. So probably a lot more of a consistent line, but South Carolina has those beasts on the edge. And then Barry Sorrell, 90 overall, his best player. You also got LB Moore. So those tackle matchups are going to be very huge. Cameron Ball, we'll see if he can dominate the middle. Jarrett Johnson, 82. A nice linebacker here, but bad speed. So we're going to see if Chris Paul Jr. can make a play. Vince Finley, 81 speed. And then on the other side, they do have a pretty, not a lot of corners, but no 60 overalls, mid-60s players who are going to play. So not the best, not elite, but usable. As you guys know, if you're not used to the SFA, cornerbacks for whatever reason right now are super, super weak. Pretty much through the entire SFA. But a really nice safety here, Jaden Johnson and Donnie Ross. And they actually do not have any SFA players either on this team. So we have no SFA players. This kicker's slightly better than South Carolina, so I don't expect any field goals to be taken today. But with that, we are going to get into the game. Zach, you get priority for jerseys. So first, let me get the Babanos going and let me get my thumbnail, and then we'll choose your jerseys. A very even matchup here overall-wise. A lot better offense for South Carolina than defense, and then it's the exact opposite, really, for Arkansas. I would probably still give Arkansas a slight favor going into this matchup for myself, just because while they aren't as great on offense, this Brad Thornton guy seems to be really good. So if he can play well, especially if he can run a lot, he is going to be able to do a lot today. So who wins this weird matchup? There's no spread or anything. Like always, I'm going to give you guys a full 2 minutes. Are we going South Carolina, or is Arkansas going to play spoiler as South Carolina dream season kind of crumbles? Get those Babanos out. Yeah, no SFA players this week. All right, Zach, let me know what uniforms you want to rock. Typically, away teams, I'd like to still, you had the lighter uniforms if possible, but we'll see what's available. You have a black helmet. You got this script helmet, so if you don't want the... Yo, does this say Cox on the helmet? No, it says Carolina. A white, you got a garnet, another white, black. All right, so let me know for that jersey. You can wear garnet. Some white, you got some black options here. So really just regular options on the pants, black, garnet, and white. So let me know what you want to wear, Zach. And it looks like if you are going to choose Arkansas, you may actually get a lot more Babanos than the other guys. A lot of people putting it on South Carolina, I believe. I don't see anything from Zach yet. Hopefully he's deciding. And I'm going to see Arkansas's. I know they have some fun jerseys. Anthrax, script helmet. All right, hold up. He wants the script helmet. Nice. You want white jersey, and then you want garnet pants. Ugh. All right. Let's see if there's a white one with a nice little... All right, I like that more because you got the shoulder pads, right? All right, that looks beautiful. And then I think for Arkansas, we're going to go gray. Why not, right? Or do you want to go these... Do you guys want to go JFB Dallas, or do you want to go the Anthrax? Or Anthracite? We did it a couple of weeks ago. I know Arkansas has these nice ones. So, Zach, you obviously get to choose. So, do you want to go JFB Dallas, or do you want to go Anthracite? I'm fine with both of them because you are wearing the white jerseys. I should be okay. Moon says Dallas. What does Zach want? As still a little bit of time on this poll, so we're not wasting any time here. Is this the ASU wannabes? I'm going to assume so. All right. So who is ready for a crazy game day? No SFA players, just some good old-fashioned SEC versus Big 12 matchup. All right. Here we go, boys and girls. Obviously, these are SEC teams in real life, but in the SFA Universe, Oklahoma went to the SEC, so Arkansas escaped. They've been doing well, honestly, in this conference. They just haven't been able to get over the hump. They've done this. Oh, we got a rain game here in Arkansas. We escaped it in the swamp last week, but unfortunately now we got it here. All right, so nice little, pretty evenly matched, honestly. I mean, the Cox were ranked. They had one very, very bad game, and then last week they lost another rough one. So the Cox are better than you'd think. Yeah, the rain isn't all that bad. We got raincoats out here. Woo, pig suey. If I start oinking today, it means bad news for Coach Zach. So, what sound does a gamecock say? Or what sound does a gamecock make? Have any of you guys ever seen the what is that? The grapefruit technique? All right, we'll wait for the SFA After Dark broadcast once it's a 3-score game like normal. More testosterone. Cluck, 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 cluck. All right, we're kicking it off here to Arkansas. They are going to start it out, so we're going to see some Brad Thornton today. Javion Hunt dragged him for 31. D-Sleep knows what I'm talking about. All right, Brad Thornton. What does he have in store for us? He's up for a lot of Rick Awards, and he's keeping it when he breaks a tackle on play 1. So Brad Thornton showing off the legs today. We'll see if the rain impacts him and if we get any fumble going. All right, handoff here. Hey, I didn't do the grapefruit technique noise. I could, but I'm not going to. I don't want that clipped. I just did cluck, cluck. That's not the grapefruit technique. And I could probably do it really well too because I have my mic right here, so I can just go like they do in that video. All right, enough of that. 3rd and 6 on the opening drive here. Brad Thornton, and he gets that ball off, and he converts. A lot of room here for Arkansas. A.J. Green down the sideline. No, that's not a wide receiver. That is a running back, but he's looking like real life A.J. Green out there. Non-SFA player making an impact. Welcome in, Harps. No, D-Sleep. Chill. No, definitely not. All right, rolling out here for Brad Thornton. And, oh my. And we got a flag on the play. Hold up. I'm not sure what this would be. Face mask. Wow. Who was the face mask on? It looked like a regular tackle. All right, so hometown team getting the benefit of the doubt from the Zebras today. Zach is getting screwed on the sidelines. Dang, I was hoping that my new emote as we got Brad Thornton, and he runs over a man. Touchdown, Arkansas on the opening drive. Big man run there, putting the entire SFA on notice. 7-0 Razorbacks. What a big man touchdown right there. My God. I have another emoji in the works, so I was trying to see if it was available, and then we just ran into that touchdown. So, game day starting off wild today, following suit. Arkansas looked kind of dominant on that drive, I'm not going to lie. Dude, there's so many people who have tier 2. Kevin Waters here. All right, so how are the Gamecocks going to come out today? Gaither and Kevin Waters. They are going to throw it first play, and it's overthrown for Colton. I'm going to call him Colton because I can't really pronounce Gaither all that well. Is it Guthier? Yeah, I'm just going to call him Colton. All right, drop back to pass. Nice pocket. He is taking it off, and that closes quickly. Not a ton of speed for Colton there. And the pocket just completely collapsed. Yeah, but it's not rolling off my tongue, so in a big play, I don't want to stutter. And... all right, Kevin Waters extends the drive, breaks 2 tackles. That's what Heisman contenders do. All right, 1st and 10. First handoff here for Waters. He finds the outside, breaks tackle, he's still going. Waters down the sideline. He was tight roping and no one pushed him out. 22 yards. 2 touches and 2 absolutely electric plays so far for Waters. A beautiful run there. All right, we're coming out. And they're handing it off again. No, it's a fake, and he's dumping that off. That was risky, and it's dropped by the tight end. Oh, boy. He threw it a little in front of him. I was worried. If that linebacker had a little bit more awareness, that was going to be going the other way. All right, quick option. They do get it off to Waters. He finds the outside, and he's brought down on first contact for the first time today. So a manageable 3rd and 7. We are in no man's land, so likely a two down territory. Love these script helmets. And he's throwing it deep, a wide open man down the seam. Touchdown, Bernard Schaefer. Broken coverage by Arkansas, and we have a shootout on our hands here in the rain. Gaither popping off, baby. That was a beautiful throw. What is the guy in the basketball games? Bang! I know that's how to pronounce it. Just it's like in the heat of the moment, it feels like it's kind of hard for me to pronounce it like nicely. I have trouble with like G's and stuff. Fun fact, TC had a stutter when he was younger, and he had to work with a speech therapist. Woot woot. All right, here we go. All right, jet sweep here. Wide open hole. Desmond Carter for 15. So little did we know that I would be commentating fucking football. All right, Arkansas. I mean, I still hit. There's some stuff that just trips me up a lot. And Brad Thornton goes down there. As you guys always see in, like, the highlight videos, sometimes I, like, mess up a word or something. But it used to be a lot worse. TC Joe Biden. Okay, buddy. Yeah, I like Kevin Harlan. All right, so now 2nd and long. You got this little 3 people in the backfield. Little square formation. They do hand it off, and he finds room. Is that AJ Green? He breaks a tackle. First down, Arkansas, and a lot more. Oh, my God, this game's on steroids. Who needs SFA players when you got this much action popping off? Change of direction, broken tackle. These teams are electric. Now we know why South Carolina gave up 86. Oh, I don't care about the pronunciation stuff. Quick option, Brad Thornton now. And he doesn't get it off. That was risky. You know, 3 guys collapsing in on him, and he decided just to eat it instead of potentially throwing the ball away. Why is Mango mean to me? All right, 2nd and 11. Handoff to AJ Green, and nothing. 3rd and 14 incoming. So, see if South Carolina can do something. Antonio Williams, I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce his first name, but he was injured pretty much all of last year. He had a season-ending injury. All right, he fakes the throw, and a free rusher. He goes deep, and okay. So incomplete, our first stop on the day from either team. Arkansas, can they pin him deep? Punt is off. They are going to let it run, and back of the end zone. We love Maple Mango as we got some play action here, and it's working. They find the tight end, Corey Simmons, 16 yards. Mike down bad. You got to get your Twitch Prime up, my guy. All right, so Colton here. He's throwing it deep again, wide open. All right, so South Carolina's cooking these defenders. I kind of thought that Arkansas kind of had an advantage in the cornerback room, but doesn't look like it. You know what? This isn't a game that's like jumps off the page at you just from a lack of SFA players or whatever. But this has been a fantastic start. Some of our other game days this year have been very slow to get rolling, and some ended up close, some ended up in a blowout. But this one seems to be off the rocker immediately. I'm here for it. 2nd and 8, lining up under center. Come on, run to the left. Power with Waters. No, they're not going to do it. Dump it off. He's wide open. No, he's going to dump it off to the tight end for 3. Shake my head. I wish I could just press a button up in the booth and they'd do what I want. 2 for 2 on 3rd down today for the Cox. 3rd and 4. They hand it off to Waters. Can he get there? No, they stop him short. 4th and inches. Now, what is going to be the call? This is an early opportunity for Coach Zach, and here he goes. He has his Cox out all season long. Today is no different. 4th and inches. They hand it off to Waters, and he breaks a tackle. He stumbles, and it's a turnover on downs. Waters was playing with his food. He wanted the contact, and then the guy on the ground who got pancake tripped him up, and that's a turnover. Holy cow. What an electric stop from Arkansas as Brad Thornton takes back over. Joey Harvey for 6. This game's on steroids today. If TCU beats Kansas next week, that'll be hilarious. All right, handoff AJ Green up the middle, a massive hole. He runs over a man inside the 35. I will say, though, TCU is very impressive on BearCave. They seem like a ranked team on BearCave, and then in the sim, it's like, you know, like a completely different defense. Blame it on the rain. 1st and 10, man in motion. He keeps it And he finds some room. He cuts upfield. Brad Thornton. I'm not sure what causes those quarterbacks who, like, kind of slow up and kind of change direction. I think it might be low awareness or low ball carrier vision because they're kind of struggling to figure out which way they want to go. I'm not exactly sure what causes that, but we got a nice decision there. He gives it off to AJ Green. Definitely a lack of tackling today, though, from both sides. Yeah, exactly. It's always the games you don't expect. As we got a screen here, AJ Green. Oh my God, he shot out of a cannon there. Exactly. SFA Gameday, you never know what you're going to get. Sometimes the most boring game you could think of turns into an absolute shit show. 94 speed for AJ Green. He seems to be a dog. As we got a shovel pitch, and he keeps it. Probably a good decision. I am a big favor of quarterbacks just eating the pitch on that if he's around the line of scrimmage, right, and it's questionable. Much rather that than a scoop and score the other way. No, he is not. He is a game-generated player, I believe, as we are going to somehow get a first down out of that. Desmond Carter, big man, fought for an extra 2 yards. Either AJ Green, he's a redshirt senior, and he's like a real-life player or whatever, or, ooh, look at this formation. And they're going to throw it out of here. And he connects. And that's a touchdown. Jim Williams, the tight end, as they take a 7-point lead. We need our chief analyst, Mike, in the comments. What was that formation? I've never seen that before. That was like the Tim Tebow jump screen formation. I've never seen that in game. Damn, that formation even stumped Mike. So Arkansas throwing out some craziness today as they take a lead. Yeah, we do. We already got 4 highlights in this first quarter. This is going to be a barn burner. As we got 1 second left in the first quarter here. So yeah, it seemed like they had like 8 offensive linemen out there. And that's still the thing we've got to see. We got a delayed handoff here to Waters. Ooh, he was close to breaking that. And we still yet see a punt or a kick return for a touchdown on SFA Gameday. And no, bro. Well, forget everything you just watched. We have the first case of the blue square here this season. We haven't had it quite yet. As we get to week 10, and we got a freeze, the first one of the season. For a lot of you new coaches here, this sometimes happens when you use an emulator. You know, things just, it doesn't always run perfectly. It's not like a console, right? So, So scrape everything that you just do with the, oh, I gotta, hold up, I gotta completely restart my, my emulator here. It decided it wanted to suck. Yeah, you guys can still hear me. It's gonna get loud for a second, I believe, sorry. A little warning. Yep, so how we do it is unless it's like super, super late in the game and it's just like not even close, like if it's not even worth watching the rest, you know, like a fourth quarter up by like 30 or something, I'll like sim it till we get a similar result. But when it's first or halftime or something and it's a close game, then we always restart from the beginning and we just forget everything we just watched. So that's like the taste of what we're going to see. So I completely restarted it, so we should be good here. But sometimes that kind of stuff just happened. That noise was a critical failure message or something. Yeah, we are not on the current revamped updates because we don't want to take out FIU because otherwise we'd have to restart the Dynasty, and because we have an entirely custom roster, I don't want to deal with all that and restarting the years and lose all of the records and history to restart, right? So it's not worth it. All right, so let's get the same. So everything you just watched was for naught. Let's get the whites back how they were. Oops. I believe it's the ones with the sleeves. These ones. Then we're gonna get garnet here. Perfect. And these ones we had the Dallas ones. All right, so everything you just saw. Shotgun heavy. Interesting. Oh yeah, we'll see if there's still rain. I'm gonna bet that the rain is already coded in to be picked when the week changes. So I'm gonna assume no. We got good game here. All right, no rain. Damn, I have to cross out that wonderful mess up from Kevin Waters. Damn it, I was gonna roast him. Gotcha. Or backup tight ends or whatever. So we are clear and sunny here. As always, things with emulators or crashes or that kind of stuff, we just eliminate from our minds. And it's just input into the lore or whatever. So we could go with there was an explosion in the stands and they had to restart the game at a later date. Whatever you want to say, next day, whatever you want to say. Make up whatever you want. But here we are, 0-0, 60 minutes to play. Let's get cooking. All right, so South Carolina this time starting out with the ball. If we get another crash, though, I may have to cancel recruits for tonight or something. I don't know. We'll see. All right, Colton here. And a big jet sweep to open the game. And oh, the Bernard Schaefer, he almost broke away. The shoestring tackle got him there. A beautiful run and just barely got him, the safety. The ultimate ad for reason why you should have a Twitch Prime sub. Ad break, no. All right, handoff to Kevin Waters. And nothing doing here. He's looking to get over the 1,000-yard mark here today. All right, we're going to run a screen option now, and this is going to Waters. He cuts inside, lot of room for Kevin Waters. He gets inside the 30, so another big play for him. That was a beautiful block there to spring him. We'll see if we get a replay on that. Nice block by the lead blocker here. Oh, man, he chopped that motherfucker down. That was close to a clipping penalty. All right, inside the 30 now. And over the middle, and he connects with Simmons. No, that's Trey Hall. That was a risky pass over the middle, but it worked out. Colton finding his accuracy early. 2 of 2, 34 yards. A nice little start here for the Gamecocks. And that's a free rusher, and that's a sack off the edge. Vince Finley. Not sure what the left tackle is doing. I believe that's his highest rated lineman too. He just completely whiffed. So now backed up to a big 3rd and 12. But as we mentioned before, kicker is not all that great. And that's hit as he threw again. And that is Finley right back at it. So will they go for it here? Yes, they are. They are at the 30. They know they can't kick a field goal from this distance. They don't want to pooch kick it, so they're just going to go for it. Aggressive calls from Coach Zach. 4th and 12. Over the middle, that's down, and he is going to be a turnover on downs early. So Arkansas is taking over. Channeling his inner Kirk Cousins there today, throwing it short, hoping that he can make a play. All right, Arkansas and Brad Thornton, what are they going to be able to do? A.J. Green is a very interesting running back prospect, as we saw. Arkansas, wide open man there, and he gets a modest 7 yards. Yeah, you got to find a QB. Is potentially Cody Green the answer for the Gamecocks? He entered the portal this week, coming off a broken collarbone. Could he make his way down to South Carolina? As we get a 7-yard rush there. So some trickery runs from both teams. Oh yeah, Leon Richardson. Could always redshirt Leon and then go with the transfer portal QB for a year, 90 overall. As we get another, oh boy, Brad Thornton overthrew that screen pass. Second and 10, and it's a QB sneak here. One of the best rushing quarterbacks in the country, but he only gets 3. South Carolina is ready for it. This defense is looking for a bounce-back week after giving up, what was it, 86 to Tennessee? As we get a 3rd and 7, we're yamming it deep, and it is perfectly defended. There's the number 1 corner, Brandon Little, making a play, not looking so little there. 4th and 7. So after an electric start to the last game day, we now have settled down, and both these teams know each other a little bit better. As, oh my God, I thought he was about to break it. Raymond Thomas, 14 yards. Yes, Brandon Little looks to be back. He was injured for a few weeks. Split back set, tight end in motion out of the backfield. Finally a clean pocket, it seems, as they dump that one off. South Carolina had a great drive brewing, and then 2 straight free rushes for Finley off the edge. Kind of messed with them. Raymond Thomas is a beast. All right, a little quick option here. He gets the pitch out, and we got a broken tackle from Waters. That is one of the fancier 3-yard rushes you are going to see. Seems like every time Kevin Waters touches the rock, he is doing something special. 3rd and 5. Oh, they bring a blitz, and he gets it off, but not enough juice on that throw, and Matt West is going to bring on the punt unit. He had to rush that throw, couldn't get enough on it, had to come back for it, did not get a favorable spot, and the punt team's back out. All right, Arkansas, what can they do? He finds the outside. Arkansas has some room. He breaks a tackle up to the 35. A beautiful 20-yard return for Javion Hunt. Arkansas, you got Thornton and A.J. Green coming right back out. At 6-2, this team is completely flown underneath the radar. Obviously, you have 2 undefeated teams, Iowa State and Baylor, in the division. Or not in the division, but in the conference. Iowa State's in the division. But a nice win over Colorado. I know they beat Alabama. So a really good team this year. Looking to make some noise today. Man in motion, they hand it off. No, it's triple option, and he doesn't pitch it off. A.J. Green is pissed. He thought he had a lot of room. You saw him throw his hands up in disgust. Yeah, 0-0 half incoming. Yeah, the blue square knows all. We had to see that first quarter for some reason. You know, whatever. And a free. Oh my God, Brad Thornton kind of shitting his pants there. He had a free first down if he just pitched it. Instead, he thought he could go inside and he just gets smoked by the corner. What a bad decision there. That's a low IQ play from the Arkansas guy, and you can't expect anything else from a man who goes to Arkansas. As we got a broken tackle here. These guys can barely read the playbook. All right. I formation incoming now. Man in motion. Little delayed handoff and a stiffy up the middle from Kevin Waters. My God, this man. What an exciting player. Boo, Mike, let me make fun of Arkansas. All right, 2nd and 4. Colton. He's going to take off. Can he get out? No, he is spun around and spun down. Another sack. The third one, or second one of the day, but the third hurry up of the day. And I thought he might have escaped here, but he turned back and spun him down. What a high IQ play right there. Third and 6, 0 for 2 on the day. Neither team has been able to put together much of an attack. And he does get off this time, and that's going to be a first down. Matt West, he was finally able to stand in there and deliver a powerful throw. Offensive line got it together there. He is 6 for 7 for 55. You'd like that yards per throw to be a little bit better. Hand off to Waters, and a nice little 8-yard gain for him. Nothing special. I say 8-yard gain, nothing special. That's a fantastic run. All right. And once again, the rushing to me escapes. Colton makes a move. That was a beautiful 4-yard rush to keep it going as the Gamecock's loving it. He's feeling it. First and 10, once again, back to the I formation. This might already be more I formation than we've seen all season long on game day, as we get a couple broken tackles there from Kevin Waters for 4 yards. Honestly, game plan should just be handed off to him every fucking play. 2nd and 6. Inside the 35, handed off to Waters again, and this time he gets stuffed for only a yard. Another 3rd and 5, but once again, we're in that no-man land territory where Coach Zach loves to go for it. Third and 5, handoff, and Waters, can he get there? Is there going to be a penalty? No penalty. It looks like he might have grabbed the face mask, but no one's calling it, and they're punting! I thought for sure they'd be going for it here, but Coach Zach sees that this game is a game of field position. He trusts his defense, so. And it looks like could be a good punt here. Where are they going to spot this? I think I saw the ref do the touchdown call. And no, they got him down at the 1. A beautiful coffin corner. And now South Carolina is on the offensive. Can they get the safety? Hand off to A.J. Green. He finds some room, and he has more! Oh, A.J. Green on his horse! 99 yards! A.J. Green's not going to be caught! The Razorbacks take the lead! The longest run in SFA Game Day history. Electric! Holy cow! A chance at a safety turned into disaster. This is why this team gave up 86. The more we watched, the more it seemed realistic. That whole play, that whole sequence is now a game day great. Punt / game day great. That was just electricity. Electric City, baby. All right, now are the Gamecocks going to reply? They were all hyped, and then by the time the punter got to the sideline and looked back, it was a touchdown. 94 speed out of the backfield. You miss a tackle, and he is gone. So as we end the first quarter, I mean, not as exciting as the first quarter we saw, but holy shit. 99-yard touchdown. We'll never see a longer run in SFA history. That beat out Travion Boykin's run in Bull season last season. That was about 94 yards. How can Kevin Waters respond now? No, stream did not shut down. The game crashed after the first quarter. So we had to restart. So technically it would be halftime right now, 21-7 Arkansas, but you know, we're not counting. There's a beautiful pass now. Matt West. Hey, you know, running a shitload of mods on an emulator on a 10-year-old game, 2023, you're going to run into weird situations and problems. We can't stop it. As we get a broken tackle, and Gaither, he gets the first. An electric run from Colton Gaither there. Oh, my, like 3 broken tackles. And they keep the drive alive. And he's running again. He cuts upfield, and that's another 8. All right. Colton's popping off. Second and 2. And they're going back with the QB draw. Who needs a Heisman? Wait, that's a fumble! Oh, my God! If this stands, it's going to be a massive choke. He broke the tackle, but was the knee down? I'm thinking it was. Hold the phone, boys and girls. The booth review comes in. Was he down? He broke the tackle, and yeah, it does look like he is down, just like last week. I think he's down. Yep, knee down, ball out. And the play is reversed. South Carolina will retain possession. So another just scary moment that could have just flipped this game completely on its head. But they keep it. Maybe you should stop running with Colton. As a one-handed grab from Matt West. Oh, my. Highlight reel plays happening all over the field. And once again, this game is heating up. I'm back up and hyped. And Colton's taking off again. He finds that hole up the middle, and he lowers the shoulder. Not learning from the near fumble. He just is begging for the contact. A true cockfighter indeed at QB. It's not about the skill. It's about the heart. As we're inside the 30 now. Colton. He throws and he connects. A beautiful out route to Corey Simmons. 1st and 10 inside the 15. Don't look now. Colton's 9 for 10. 1st and 10. Fakes the handoff to Waters. Beautiful, massive pocket. He gives it to Waters, and he gets a nice 7 yards. My God, dude, this game day has been so exciting. All right, 2nd and 3. Tight end in motion. Handed off to Waters up the middle. He pulls, and that's a touchdown. Kevin Waters just carried that man for 6 yards. We got a tie ball game. That's a big man run there. Those chickens with razor blades cutting the ankles are strengthening these boys' Achilles. Holy smokes. 7-7. And you know what? Sure, it was just a touchdown, right? Like, yeah, it was just a touchdown. They tied it up, whatever. That's not the point. The point that you get a coffin corner. They immediately get a 99-yard touchdown, but you're able to respond and flip the momentum back. That is huge. As we get a defensive play now, -3 yards. Like, if you look at last week, right? Minnesota had that critical fumble in the red zone. From there, it just fell apart because Minnesota couldn't find a way to get past the momentum. And you can joke and whatever you want about my Sickos article, but big momentum changer plays on game day style games are absolutely massive. AJ Green, 2 rushes, 102 yards. But the ability to fight back and get this game back to about 50-50 momentum is absolutely critical there for South Carolina. This game could have just completely flipped to a Arkansas blowout because of a situation like that. So, and now they're punting a 3-and-out. So now South Carolina has all the momentum here. And Raymond Thomas, he has been dangerous back there from what we've seen. So South Carolina now, they can potentially take the lead here. Man, I'm so hyped now for this matchup, man. This is so much fun. All right. Colton, he finds an open man. Once again, Matt West, he's the guy today. 5 receptions already. It's been Simmons and Matt West over the middle. As 11 for 12, 100 yards for Gaither. And now we got another run here. He gets a nice block. He runs over a guy. We're having a blast today here in Arkansas. Woo pig suey. All right, 1st and 10 inside the 45. They are going to throw this one, and a little dump off, and a broken tackle. Didn't do much for Bernard Schaefer, but still positive play here. And we have kind of been seeing South Carolina stall out a lot in no man's land. So if they can break through, get inside the 20 here, that'd be a big positive for them. As we're going to see a delayed QB draw, a broken tackle. Colton is showing some surprising ability on the ground today. Obviously, the average doesn't look too great. That's the one thing I hate about this game is they do count sack yards into rushing yards for quarterbacks. But 3rd and 6. And wide open man over the middle, and that's a fumble, and that one is for sure a turnover. That ball was out. I was going to say Matt West, another great play, and he turns it over. Jones on the hit. And yeah, that ball is loosey-goosey, baby, as the Woo Pig Suey take over. That's what I'm talking about. You got to be able to limit those type of plays. This game is on crack today, baby. As Brad Thornton, he's looking to actually do something. He cuts inside, cuts back outside. What a big run for Brad Thornton. Look at this beautiful cut. Whoop! You gotta get Chris Berman on the SFA to call that one. God damn. Here we go, dude. This game, once again, heating up. This is a sickos game day if I've ever seen one. All right, AJ Green in motion. Fakes the handoff. Thornton's going to throw it. He dumps that off. And that's going to be a nice little game for Javion Hunt. First week of the committee. I got to get in playoff commentary hypeness. And we got triple option, a wide open room. Brad Thornton. He breaks that tackle and he's finally brought down, but a little too late, 30 yards later. And he's showing now, he's starting to put together a nice drive. This is where that momentum is shifted back, and now Arkansas is starting to put together some big plays. South Carolina kind of squandered that opportunity. 1st and 10. A little triple option again. This time a handoff up the middle. That's Hunt. And he falls forward for a 1st down inside the 5. Arkansas is threatening. First and goal, just over 2 minutes left in the half. Another unique formation here. They are going to throw it, though. And over the middle, that's caught, and they call it a touchdown. Joey Harvey over the middle, he hangs on. They give him forward progress as Arkansas takes the lead. All right, so for anybody who thinks that it's a sham when the game crumbles or whatever, that we're in the same exact score as we had when the game crashed. So took a while for this one to heat up, but we got to the same point. So we're just going to assume that there was some delays or whatever, or that nobody scored in that 8 minutes that we missed there from the other game. So now we're right back on track. 14-7 Arkansas. And you know what? Now we got a 99-yard run. I'm hyped. I'll take it. Longest run in SFA history. You got to take that. As we got Colton now, and he delivers a strike, and they call it in. Will Conley signing the #1 wide receiver for this offense. Finally, no, and here we go. The Zebras hate the Cox. Is he in? Oh, I don't know. Just the foot drag? I don't think so. I think they're going to take this one back.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
Yeah, play reversed. Hold up. Yeah, no, that's an incompletion. Sorry. I don't know what I was thinking. Yeah, Jerry Jones paying thousands, millions of dollars here today to ensure Arkansas gets to 7-2. Over the middle. Oh, my God. Another huge hit, and that's Jones again. Watch out for this guy over the middle. They did not call it a fumble. That was just an incompletion, but my God, he is headhunting there. I thought that was going to be another fumble, but 3rd and 10 here for the Cox. Colton over the middle, and that's complete. The corner, the safety, he whiffed on that. It looks like he tried to undercut it. And Conley gets there. Let's see what happened here. Yeah, that's the corner. And yeah, he tried to undercut it, and he just completely whiffed. Thank God there was safety help, or that was a tutty. All right. Minute 40, across the 50, 3 timeouts. Plenty of time for the Cox. He's yamming it deep. Wide open man, and he's overthrown. Oh, no. The Gamecocks are getting edged here by Colton Gaither. Man just threw a piss missile 5 yards too deep. As that one goes for 5 yards now. He had like a little wobbler complete, and then he throws an absolute piss missile slightly overthrown. Blitz was picked up, though. He dumps this off. Wide open man. That's a first down. He gets out of bounds. Corey Simons. He's becoming a problem today. The tight end, his 3rd catch. 1st and 10, just outside the 30. You still got 3 timeouts and a minute 22 left. The Cox are driving. And he breaks a tackle in the backfield, and he's still running. No, and he trips. Wait, we got a flag. Holding on the offense. Oh, no. And that's Kevin Waters. He was like, I can't be shown up as the best runner on this team. Let me bring this one back so it doesn't count. Oh, boy. The refs are screwing South Carolina today. 1st and 20 now. Another wide open man. A little 8-yard gain. All right, so that penalty wasn't in shambles, really, but once again, these momentum shifter plays, big penalties, fumbles, 99-yard fucking runs. You can't keep making those mistakes. Those are the reasons South Carolina finds themselves in a deficit. Let's see if they can battle back, though, before half. A huge opportunity here as Gaither does take off again. He breaks another tackle in the backfield, but that's only a 1-yard rush. And they call a timeout here. Zach wants to talk about it. 3rd and 11 for Coach Zach. Obviously, probably two-down territory here, unless they want to bring out the punter again. 3rd and 11. He delivers it, and that's going to be out of bounds. So a poor choice in a route, not giving any opportunity for anything, but hey, they got a little closer, and I guess they have a 4th and 7 play on 4th down that they want to go for. So what's the call? He has a man wide open. He cooked him on the out route, and that's Corey Simons again, the tight end. He just absolutely wiggled the fuck out of the corner, wide open, and the Cox are back in business. Handoff here, Kevin Waters, and the fullback gave him no help at all. Waters definitely not having as electric of a game today. 1 timeout left, though. Plenty of time here. And he's going to the end zone, a wide open man! Touchdown, Matt West for now. They say he got the foot in bounds, tie ball game. Let's see, though. Did he get that foot in bounds? I'm not sure if they're going to bring out the referee. No, they're not screwing him today. So we got a lefty kicker, though. Yeah, I was waiting for a review, but no review coming in. So 43 seconds, though, and 3 timeouts. If Arkansas wants to attempt something, they might be able to. 40 seconds, 3 timeouts. An electric rushing offense. A.J. Green and Brad Thornton have been very, very good. But now they would have to do it through the air, and they haven't really shown that much today. 40 seconds left. Nice little pocket. He delivers, and oh, I thought Desmond Carter stayed on his feet. Could have been potentially another disastrous, but they're coming back 1st and 10. Thornton over the middle, and he had 3 guys in the area, but couldn't connect with any of them. Yeah, only 9 passes thrown today, 43 yards, not much. Yeah, we had a crash after the first quarter, Fink, of the first game. But we got back to the same score, so it's all good. As we get a throwaway here, it's our first blue square appearance on the season. Yeah, the first blue square appearance, so. 10 weeks of goodness on all streams and then, 1 error. That seems good to me. I'll take that as A.J. Green now. And then we got South Carolina calling a timeout. All right. So the Cox are wanting to see what happens here. Zach's thirsting for more. Let's see if he gets punished for his greediness. Up to the 40, so maybe a play or two, a Hail Mary chance. Who knows? South Carolina has a chance here. Yes, sir. All hail the blue square, and I should have a blue square emote coming. The last one got denied by Twitch because I guess it shook too much, I don't know. As got Kevin Waters up the middle, but that's probably going to end the half. But the new one should be good. No, they're going to hurry it up, so it looks like one more play here in the first half. Yeah, so last play of the half. He's yamming it deep, and it's intercepted by Arkansas. And wait a second, we could get a return. No time on the clock. So the interception will not matter. Arkansas flirting with disaster there, but as we go to halftime, 14-14, we got a cockfight on our hands. The South Carolina Gamecocks versus the Arkansas Razorbacks. So that's interesting. All right. So, think about this, right? Because obviously a regular pig with razors on its back would be a chicken with razors. So imagine a gaggle of chickens, right? So let's say 10 chickens with razors on their ankles, right? And then against 2 pigs with razors on its back, who wins? 10 chickens with razors or 2 pigs with razors? The age-old question. This is a what are you thinking about question, but I don't know. It's really up to if the pigs could utilize. It's really up to if the pigs could utilize the razors, because I think like you're not gonna be able to stomp out 10 chickens with razors. You're gonna hurt your leg. They're gonna hurt themselves, right? So if they could get a few in like a little alligator roll, you know. And it probably depends where we're at. If we're in the mud, I'd take the pigs. If we're in, like, a grassy field, maybe take the chickens. Nevertheless, the pigs are back out. Thornton has all the time in the world. He's just going to dump that off to Javion Hunt. All right, what about chickens strung out on cocaine? Huh? What about that? 2nd and 7. Handoff, Javion Hunt, and he goes down for a loss. A big play off the edge there from Brian Williams. Rulius will decimate any hog. 3rd and 10, split back formation. A big blitz, and you know what? It worked. Stopped him short. He had to hurry the throw. Slant route couldn't get there. And they're coming after this punt. The Cocks want to block it. Will we get a cock block? No. No threat there, as we do get a... They're scared of the return by Thomas. They kick it out of bounds. And they'll take over at the 40. All right, so 3 and out of halftime for the Razorbacks. Can South Carolina take the lead? Little toss here, get Waters out in space. He finds some room, he breaks one. He's still up. And, I mean, you got 2 turnovers for South Carolina. You have a few bad plays, but I'd probably give the edge right now. South Carolina, who's played a little bit better. You know, Arkansas really outside one play. Hasn't done much, as that play is so risky. Not sure where they're going. That was like a delayed mid-screen, tight end screen, something of the sort, but Simons got caught behind the line of scrimmage, and that turned into a horrendous play. Broken play there. He probably should have just thrown that away. Now we're in a 3rd and long. 3rd and 9. Handoff up the middle, a draw, and Kevin Waters falls forward for the first down. This man can do no wrong. So 1st and 10, delayed handoff again, and they were ready for it. Oh my God, the Hogs were feasting on Waters right there. And not even he could have gotten out of that situation. Like 3 free rushers all at once. Can't do anything there. Go back to the I formation. 2nd and 13, man in motion. They're delayed handoff again. This time it's going to work. Waters finds a decent hole, 7 yards. All right, 3rd and 6. 50% on 3rd down. They battle back to have a decent one. Watch out for the QB draw here. Colton, no, he's going to step in and throw that, and that is short. So another interesting decision time for South Carolina, just across the 50. Is this 4-down territory? It is! He keeps the offense out. They're 1 for 2 today on 4th down. Can they add another? Handoff. And Waters, he can't get there. Another turnover on downs. The 2nd of the day. And a critical error there is they probably could have pooch kicked him back inside the 10. But you got to take, your Heisman running back against, 4th and 1, right? So more often than not, you're converting those. So that's definitely a fine play call. But now we're going to see, is Arkansas going to utilize the pass game a little bit more here in the second half? A.J. Green really hasn't been able to find his stride outside that one long record-breaking run. Come out in a little full house set here. Fake the handoff, play action. And once again, delivers a strike to Lance Tate for 9. Finding some separation here now. Thornton, only 10 completions, still under 100 passing yards, but they are inside the 35. The Razorbacks are threatening. Little triple option now. Can he get the pitch off? He does. This could be considered a pass. They do. They call that a pass. The running back got a little bit in front of him, but that's all right because Brad Thornton was still in the backfield. South Carolina killing it on the first down attempts, but we're still in a tie ball game here. Arkansas could change that. Handoff, A.J. Green up the middle. Nice little 6-yard gain. That's wild. 4 rushes, 110 yards. 2nd and 4. Man in motion, fakes it, and he throws that one, and he must have hit the running back on the follow-through or something, as Brad Thornton got nothing on that one. 3rd and 4. Can Arkansas get off the field? This could potentially be a field goal attempt. Fakes the handoff. More triple option incoming. He fakes the handoff. No. And a stiffy. Brad Thornton. And he's brought down. Just short of the end zone. Brad Thornton faked the pitch. Faked out the corner. Got a first down and almost a touchdown. 1st and goal. Nobody in the backfield. Thornton dumps that off. A.J. Green gets into the end zone for the 2nd time as the Razorbacks take the lead. So the Arkansas Razorbacks take the lead here by 7. Yeah, this game's going crazy today. Regardless of what you thought coming in, you can't say that this game hasn't been at least entertaining. Better than our last 2 game days, for sure. Yeah. At least this has for sure been one of the most entertaining games we've seen all the way through. A lot of games kind of are slow at the start, and then they really ramp up second half and at the end. This game has kind of been crazy the entire way through. It's just, a lot of people hold their own beliefs on, they want the best game, so they want ranked versus ranked, or they want top 10 game, or a lot of people also are like heavily invested in the SFA like players, so they want heavy SFA players on both sides. This one it's turned into a great game, but no SFA players on either team. Gamecocks, bad couple of weeks as we get a big conversion there from Matt West. He had all the time in the world. He's been their best receiver on the day. Right as he hit his thrown, too. So all of that kind of played a part, but it still got voted for. So part of that is, there's a weaker choice of games, right? But, this game's a perfect example where this game would have never been picked if I didn't have the can't repeat game day rule. I really like getting a lot more teams involved. As we get another Matt West catch here, that one was dangerous. So we got about 12 minutes left here in SFA Game Day. Remember, committee members, we got the meeting right after this. And don't talk about your viewpoints on teams or your opinions on certain things with with people in the server until after our rankings come out. As always, the playoff committee will have a VOD, so you can listen in to why we did what we did. First and 10, though, they are driving here, and that's a nice little catch, and Will Conley making another appearance, I believe second reception of the day. All right, we are inside the 30. Colton's thrown it 30 times. He's completed it 25, so say what you want about him, but he's having a decent game. Quick three-step drop and a bullet delivered, and another catch and another first down. Will Conley starting to heat up. If they can get the top receiver involved, that can do nothing but good. First and 10 inside the 20. Can the Cox tie it up? Hand it off, Kevin Waters. And he finds it right into the back of his right tackle. Yeah, my original pick was, oh, we got a fullback dive. He breaks the tackle. Oh, and they're going to say no first down. Interesting. All right, 3rd and inches. This could be a big play if they can get a stop somehow here for Arkansas. 3rd and inches. They are going to throw it. Colton throws, and that's incomplete. He had to get rid of it there. So, decision, are they going to kick the field goal? They are! Oh, no, Zach. His cock is in on this play call as they kick, and they pull within 4. Still plenty of time here, but definitely an interesting decision not to go for it. Yeah, my first choice this week was going to be Georgia Tech, Pittsburgh, and then I was interested in the TCU Kansas State one, but I thought it was a legitimate new user. Passed all my alt account checks that I do, so whatever. But so we throw back to this beautiful 99-yard run. My God, you love to see it. Kevin Waters, this was a nice touchdown as well. Carried him into the end zone. And another nice catch by Matt West. That foot was in bounds there. Yeah, you know what? That was not as close as I thought. All right. Crunch time here. Just under 10 minutes left in the game, and we come out empty with Brad Thornton. And he's going to run. Arkansas staying on the attack. 5-yard gain for Thornton. May have been more if he didn't stumble. Arkansas really hasn't ran many plays today. But they find themselves playing with the lead. They hand it off here. A.J. Green up the middle. He finds a hole, gets a first down. Bill coming in. Come on, Arky. Welcome, welcome. Give me those Bobinas. Yes, sir. Farm those Bobinas. A lot of people lost some today. There was big numbers running around in the BearCave stream. As, oh boy, that was a risky throw, a wobbler. Anytime it wobbles out of the arm, you can't be good. Very well could be the last play of the quarter. We're coming back out empty on a 2nd and 10. No one covering A.J. Green in the slot. He comes to the backfield. Little read option time now. Brad's all alone here. He cuts inside, breaks a tackle, and they're not going to call a penalty. A potential face mask there, but no. So Arkansas goes to the 4th quarter here. It's going to be a 3rd down. South Carolina has a big opportunity to get off the field. That's, one of the things that does irk me about the NCAA is, like, in that situation on that play, that the AI just doesn't cut up field quicker. They could get so many more yards. As we get a delayed handoff here on 3rd down, and that goes nowhere. So the Cox get off the field. They're going to get another drive here. Only down by 4. They could take the lead. Yeah, that was an obvious face mask. Like, that's like there's like 2 animations that are like, yep, that's face mask. That was one of them. All right, can Arkansas pin him back? Oh, and a fair catch at the 12. You don't often see that. Normally they just run out from under it, but he thought about returning. He got scared, and now they are pinned back. 88 yards from taking the lead here. Colton, and he's speared, but Matt West brings it in. It's been the Matt West show on offense. 10 receptions for him, and he hung on there. Chris Paul Jr. pulling a Draymond right there, grabbing his crotch. All right, 2nd and 3. Not a lot of shotgun play for South Carolina as he floats that one. Oh my God, Jaden Johnson could have had his 2nd pick of the game. He knocks it down. You gotta fire that in there, my guy. All right, South Carolina, big 3rd down here. Down 4. You'd love to see this drive continue. Only 2 down guys, so run the ball. There you go, Kevin Waters, and he stuffed in. That's Jaden Johnson, the safety, coming down and laying the boom in the backfield. It looked like an easy conversion if he would have just went up the middle, but he tried to get fancy, going to the outside. And a 3 and out for the Cox. And they're going to get great field position here as they get a broken tackle and a little bit more. Oh boy, this is heating up. 7 minutes, 30 seconds left. 4-point game. This is what SFA Game Day is made of, baby. Brad Thornton. Little pistol action. Hands it off. AJ Green to the outside. He has a lot of room. And he gets... Oh, they're calling him a little short. As always, right after this is going to be the first ever playoff committee meeting of the season. So we'll see where Arkansas finds himself, if they can hang on. As AJ Green runs back up the middle, is this defense going to start breaking down? Is Arkansas going to pull away? Both teams playing really good offense today, despite kind of a lower scoring. 7 minutes remaining. AJ Green, he thought he had some room outside. A beautiful tackle there. Second and 9 inside the 35. Remember, both teams have very bad kickers, as this is going to be another 3rd down, but 2 down territory for sure here for Arkansas. No man's land, bad kicker. You're definitely going for it here if you get stopped. Split backs. Hunt and Green in the backfield. They're 1 for 7 today. And, oh, a beautiful play. Brad Thornton couldn't get the pitch off, so 4th down decision time for Arkansas. Are they going to go for it? Yes, they are. Here we go. Can't believe Arkansas has the lead, going 1 for 8 on 3rd down. That is just crazy to me. 4th and 5, they're throwing it. Thornton, and he's on the run. That's incomplete. The Cox take over. A huge play from the defense. Four minutes remaining. An immediate throwaway there for Gaither. I guess he must have stumbled, or the center stepped on his foot or something, as that he immediately threw that one away. It's a glitch in the game where the quarterback just automatically throws it away. Happens every once in a while. 2nd and 10. Gaither, he breaks a tackle, and he steppies another man. He takes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 men to bring him down. I don't know what's coursing through its veins, but it is not legal. 3rd and 6. Colton, he fires that in double coverage, and Schaefer comes up with it. First down, the Cox are driving. Jaden Johnson trying to do everything he can on the back end. Looks like the Cox are fighting the momentum, though. And that's a wobbler, and they're going to call that incomplete. He didn't get a foot in bounds, a little overthrown. No review, no need. Wasn't close. So we got I formation back incoming. Plenty of time for the Cox. 4-minute offense. Quick option. Waters out wide. He has some room, and he turns the corner. 15-yard gain for Kevin Waters. But as I'm saying now is start running that 4-minute offense. If you can get a touchdown here and leave under a minute on the clock, that's the best case scenario for South Carolina. Trips left. Colton. He finds some room. He gets a nice 3-yard gain. You don't think Colton's a runner, but he is looking good, escaping the backfield, and these ends just can't bring him down. And Kevin Waters. Yeah. The thing about football, honestly, though, is it's unless you're like elite, it's really not worth it. So many injuries, and obviously with all the CTE stuff coming out, like it's not something that you want to play or you would want your kids to play unless you're a freak athlete. Or honestly, it's just really not worth it. But if you are athletic, have the body for it, and are elite, then it is potentially worth it. And if you could play college ball or something, especially with NIL, but definitely not something worth it for your average Joe like most of us. Yeah. All right, so we're inside the 15 behind 2 great plays from Kevin Waters. He finds the outside, Waters in. He spins into the end zone, 12 yards for the Heisman hopeful as the Cox take the lead. He would not be denied. He's met at the goal line and spins in. What a massive play there. All right, Arkansas is now on their back foot. Plenty of time left on the clock, though. But Waters definitely just took over that drive right there. Absolutely insane. Big dick drive for Waters. Average Joe, no. Above average Mango, yes. That's an all-timer right there. Put that on a shirt. As we get a weird-ass broken tackle there from A.J. Green. Now Arkansas is going to have to put something together. They've definitely been the worst team on offense. They've had a couple big plays, but they have a chance here to win it. So what these great teams do, they find a way to win. The little jet sweep here. Can he get the edge? He breaks a tackle that could have helped him maybe get a few more yards. 6-yard gain, though. All right, split back formation, 3rd and 1. Oh, shovel option. That's not what you want to see on 4th down, and they're most likely going to punt it. So the Gamecocks now, all of a sudden, momentum is flipped, and they are a couple first downs away from winning this game. They're going to have to trust the defense. For some reason, Arkansas is running clock here. I don't know why they want to run the clock, but maybe a fake punt incoming. They still have 3 timeouts. I've only seen one ever fake punt called in SFA history on a stream. And it all comes down to the defense. Can Arkansas find a way to get the ball back here? All day long, we've seen BearCave games where teams cannot do anything and the team leading just finishes it out. Is this going to be another one? They hand it off. Waters has some room, and he runs over a man, and they don't give him the first down as the timeouts start coming. Is Waters going to finish this game on his own? He definitely put the team on his back here. Wait a second! Waters is brought down for a loss. Things are getting interesting here. The hometown crowd, all you hear is, woo, Pig Sooie! 3rd and 1. They hand it off. Wide open hole. It's going to be the spot, and they give it to him. The Cox get the first down, and that likely is going to end the game. They hand it off again. Waters just hang on to the ball for dear life. An upset brewing here in Arkansas. 2nd and 4. Barring a horrific fumble, this game is over. As another first down incoming, and Kevin Waters, have yourself a fourth quarter. He came into the fourth quarter with like 50 total yards, and he just 2.5 drives just popped the fuck off. And as we hit triple zeros here in Week 10, the South Carolina Gamecocks and Coach Zach managed to find a way to win on a fourth quarter TD takeover by Kevin Waters, the Heisman hopeful. This game was wild back-to-back. Both teams had some critical errors, but Coach Zach gets a win and finally gets his team back in the win column after that brutal game against Tennessee a few weeks ago. What a game day. You know, you get an upset, right? But there's so many just big moments. That game had just had me excited the whole time. That's all you want, right? So, super hyped. Obviously, crashes, nobody enjoys them. But it's just part of the game, part of the SFA universe. And I think we still got a really good matchup. And I think we got a probably the same kind of ending as we would have gotten there. It was 14-7 when it crashed, 14-7 again in the second quarter. So all's well that ends well here in the SFA. As long as you make it to the finish line in the SFA, it's good. But look at that beautiful 99-yard run. I can't wait to post that. Score overturned. That's a weird little thing. I don't know why they have that there. I've never seen that before. You love the little weird glitches here, but let's take a look. Thornton did not get over 99 yards, so Zach somehow fixed the pass defense. A.J. Green, obviously, that big run. On defense, Jaden Johnson was definitely all over the field, had the pick. Couple sacks here and there early, but then they really got the pass protection figured out, and the fact that they just couldn't tackle Colton in the backfield. 37 attempts for Colton. 2 for 50 yards. Not a lot of scoring today. That's all right. But Kevin Waters took over in that fourth quarter. I wish that you could see like a breakdown of like yards per quarter because he had like 50 yards going into that fourth quarter. So the Heisman hopeful came through when it mattered the most. Matt West, one hell of a game. Obviously not an insane amount of yards, but he was all over the field even though he had the costly fumble. On defense, I mean, what can you say? You give up a couple massive plays, but they didn't let it faze them, you know? So, all around a great win for Zach, and he is bowl eligible now. So, we will take it, right? At this point, it's all about getting to bowl eligibility. The beauty of the SFA bowl eligible is that every game is fun, you know? It's not like you're 6-6, oh, who am I going to play? Oh, some shitter. It's completely randomized with the with how we do the bowl games, and like sure you may be playing in a low bowl, but you might be facing, you know, somebody like Arizona or something that's super hype. So bowl season's always so much fun. Lastly, before we head out, I just want to make sure, yep, everything was simmed correctly. All right. So, as always, VODs will be posted sometime tonight. And then playoff committee is going to start right now pretty soon. And then I am going to do the recruits, and I'm going to post player cards tonight for sure. But everything else is going to have to wait. I have some stuff to take care of. But thank you guys all for watching. This was one hell of a game day. Super hyped for the rest of this season. And as always, go ECU, baby.